It's time to talk about a topic that affects many men, testosterone levels. Now, testosterone plays a crucial role in many aspects of men's health. Whether we're talking about muscle mass and energy levels to mood and libido. And there are numerous factors in our modern lifestyle that can affect our testosterone levels and in fact be testosterone killers. And that's what we're going to talk about on today's video. We're going to address 10 potential testosterone killers you might not even be aware of. Now, if you're new here, welcome, Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. If any or all those topics interest you, I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Vegas Mitch, salute. First up on the list of 10 potential testosterone killers, chronic stress. Chronic stress can have a significant impact on your testosterone production because of its direct effect on your hormonal balance. When your body is under prolonged stress, it produces more of the hormone cortisol, and elevated cortisol levels have a direct impact on the delicate balance of your hormonal regulation, and that includes testosterone production. Also, chronic stress can lead to reduced libido, muscle mass, and increased fat storage, all which have a direct effect on hormonal regulation and can lead to lower testosterone levels. One more thing about chronic stress, it can interfere with your sleep quality and your appetite, which can have a direct effect on hormonal imbalance. So it only stands to reason if you're concerned about your testosterone levels, you want to try to manage your stress levels, focusing on things like regular exercise, relaxation techniques, and adequate sleep. Now, in that first topic, we lightly touched on our next potential testosterone killer, a lack of quality sleep. The quality of your sleep can have a direct impact on testosterone levels because of its effect on hormonal regulation. Now, while we're asleep, our body produces testosterone in a pulsatile manner, with peak production occurring during early stages of sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation can disrupt this natural rhythm, decreasing your testosterone levels over time. Also, lack of quality sleep can increase that stress hormone we talked about on the last topic, cortisol. And as we mentioned, cortisol inhibits testosterone production. Not to mention poor sleep quality impacts your overall health, affecting metabolic function and immune system regulation, which can further contribute to hormonal imbalances. It only stands to reason you want to prioritize quality nights of sleep consistently. A comfortable and consistent sleep schedule can have a positive impact on those testosterone levels. Now, our next potential testosterone killers might be hiding out in your medicine cabinet. That's right, certain medications can affect hormonal regulation. Certain medicines, such as corticosteroids used to treat inflammation or opioids prescribed for pain management, can directly suppress testosterone production. Also, some antidepressants can indirectly affect your testosterone levels, as they can increase the levels of a hormone called prolactin that has been shown to inhibit testosterone production. And medications used to treat prostate cancer as part of their protocol lower your testosterone. That's why if you're concerned about your testosterone and you're on medications, it's essential to consult your health care professional so you can understand the potential effects of the medicine you're taking and see if there's some alternatives that might be better for you. Now, our next potential testosterone killer is one most of us can have a direct impact on. I'm talking about obesity. Now, obesity affects our testosterone levels not only because of its impact on hormonal regulation, but also how it affects our overall metabolic health. Adipose tissue, especially visceral fat, actually can convert testosterone to estrogen, leading to a decrease in levels of circulating testosterone. Also, obesity is associated with insulin sensitivity and inflammation, which can both throw off a key regulator of testosterone production. And of course, oftentimes obesity is linked to a decrease in physical activity. The less physically active you are, the less efficient your hormonal system becomes. And you'll often see in obese people some of the effects that are associated with lower testosterone, decreased libido, and metabolic levels that are all over the place. So if you're someone who has some extra pounds, one of the direct ways you can affect your testosterone levels, directly fight obesity. Now, our next potential testosterone killer is a direct correlation to the last topic, a poor diet. A poor diet can affect your testosterone levels not only because of its impact on your hormonal regulation, but on your overall health. Diets high in processed food, sugar, and unhealthy fats give you some of that inflammation and insulin resistance we just talked about, which directly affect your hormonal regulation, including testosterone. Also, if you have a diet that's deficient in key nutrients such as zinc, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, which are all key to testosterone production, of course can be a testosterone killer. Another thing you want to be on the lookout for, inadequate protein intake can affect your testosterone. So it only makes sense if you want to have a positive impact on your testosterone levels to opt for a balanced diet. One high in lean proteins, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. This is great for supporting your hormone health and optimizing testosterone production. Our next potential testosterone killer is a kissing cousin to our last two. A lack of exercise could be an issue. This lack of exercise can be a potential testosterone killer because its direct effect on hormonal regulation. Because regular physical activity is crucial for maintaining healthy testosterone levels, because physical activity can stimulate testosterone production and release. And conversely, a sedentary lifestyle decreases testosterone production over time. And of course, a lack of exercise can lead to one of our earlier problems, obesity. We know how that affects your testosterone levels. Not to mention, regular exercise has a positive impact on insulin sensitivity and helps reduce inflammation. Very important in maintaining hormonal balance. So if you want to have a direct impact on your testosterone levels, incorporate both aerobic and resistance exercises, which help support healthy testosterone levels. Now, I must forewarn you, you don't want to take it to the extreme when it comes to exercising. That's right. Overtraining is a potential testosterone killer. Now, while regular physical activity is very important when it comes to hormonal regulation and overall health, intense training without adequate recovery actually can contribute to hormonal imbalances. Overtraining leads to increased cortisol production. You know that stress hormone we've been talking about throughout this video that suppresses testosterone production? Not only does it do that, it can lead to muscle breakdown. Also, overtraining can affect your quality of sleep and have a negative impact on your immune system, further exacerbating hormonal imbalances. Also, the chronic fatigue and decreased performance associated with overtraining can lead to psychological stress, which has a negative impact on testosterone production. So it's very important that you go out of your way to balance your training with adequate recovery. Exercise and rest equals better testosterone production. Next up on the list of 10 potential testosterone killers, excess alcohol consumption. Yes, drinking too much can affect hormonal regulation. Chronic alcohol abuse can lead to liver damage, which can have a direct negative impact on your body's ability to metabolize hormones, including testosterone. Also, too much alcohol can convert testosterone to estrogen, naturally leading to lower levels of testosterone. And once again, with excess alcohol consumption, we're going to see our not so good friend, cortisol levels increase. You know that stress hormone we keep talking about over and over that suppresses testosterone production? Not to mention when you drink too much, it impacts your quality of sleep and your recovery from exercise, both of which whose negative impact we've already talked about in this video. That's why it's important to moderate your alcohol consumption. This can help minimize alcohol's negative impact on your testosterone levels. Now, usually when you're having a conversation about the negative impacts of excess alcohol consumption, smoking can't be far behind. Yes, smoking is a potential testosterone killer. Cigarette smoke contains thousands of chemicals such as nicotine. Nicotine can disrupt the endocrine system and thus testosterone production. Also, nicotine has been linked to decreased testicular blood flow, and it can impair certain cell function, which is directly related to hormone regulation. Cigarette smoke is also associated with oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which can throw off your hormonal balance. And of course, cigarette smoke is linked to various health problems such as cardiovascular diseases and respiratory problems that can have an indirect effect on your testosterone levels. So as you can see, adopting a smoke-free lifestyle is very important if you want optimal testosterone levels. Now, during that last topic about cigarette smoking, we talked about how it can lead to some chronic illnesses. Chronic illnesses, definitely potential testosterone killers. Conditions such as diabetes or kidney disease lead to hormonal imbalances, thus affecting your testosterone levels. Diabetes, for example, has a negative impact on your cell function, and this can reduce testosterone production. Some kidney diseases can disrupt your hormonal metabolism and, of course, affect your testosterone. And as we mentioned, obesity can be a huge problem when it comes to your testosterone because of its ability to convert your testosterone to estrogen. And remember we talked earlier how certain medications can negatively impact your testosterone? Naturally, you're much more likely to require them if you're suffering from a chronic illness. Managing chronic illnesses through lifestyle modifications adhering to your medication schedule, and regular medical monitoring are all essential to support overall hormonal health. Okay, so there you have it. 10 potential testosterone killers all us men should try to avoid. Well, at least if you find things such as energy level, muscle mass, and libido important. Now, if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I highly recommend you check out a recent video I did about the 10 common mistakes that can make us men look old. You can check it out right here.